Beneath a canopy of ancient trees, Sarah felt a shiver run down her spine. The air was stale and heavy, as if time had forgotten this place. She had been hiking through the woods all day, trying to clear her head after the stress of her new job in the city. But now, she was lost. The sun had begun to set, and the shadows grew longer with each passing minute. As she pressed forward, the trees gave way to a clearing. There, amidst the overgrown foliage, stood the remnants of a long-abandoned carnival. Its rusty Ferris wheel creaked in the wind, beckoning her closer. The once bright colors of the big top tent were now faded and tattered, but there was something captivating about the place. Curiosity piqued, Sarah stepped into the carnival grounds. The air grew colder as she walked past the silent, empty stalls. A creeping sense of unease washed over her, but she could not turn back. She felt drawn to the heart of the carnival, where the ghostly whispers of laughter and music echoed in her ears. A vision of the carnival's former glory danced before her eyes. Children with cotton candy, couples strolling hand in hand, and performers dazzling the crowds with their feats of daring and skill. As Sarah approached the big top, she noticed a figure standing in the shadows. It was a woman, dressed in the tattered remains of a performer's costume. Her face was hidden beneath a painted mask, but her eyes burned with a fierce, almost desperate longing. She did not speak, but Sarah could feel the weight of her gaze, and somehow understood the silent plea in her eyes. The woman needed her help. Sarah hesitated, torn between fear and the desire to help the mysterious figure. But in the end, she could not turn away. She followed the woman into the big top, where the air was thick with the scent of sawdust and the echoes of applause. Inside, she found an entire troupe of ghostly performers, each one trapped in an endless cycle of rehearsal and performance, desperate to escape their eternal prison. As she navigated the eerie, ghostly grounds, Sarah slowly uncovered the dark and twisted history of the carnival and its inhabitants. She learned that the performers had been cursed by a vengeful rival, who had bound their spirits to the carnival so that they could never escape, even in death. They had been trapped there for decades, their only hope of freedom lying in the hands of a living person who could break the curse. Sarah knew that she could not abandon them. She had to find a way to set them free. But as she delved deeper into the carnival's secrets, she began to question the nature of reality and the boundary between the living and the dead. Were the ghostly performers truly the victims they seemed to be, or was there a darker truth lurking behind their painted smiles? The answer lay within the carnival's most closely guarded secret. A hidden chamber beneath the big top, where the spirits of the performers were bound to an ancient artifact. With the help of the masked woman, Sarah uncovered the chamber and confronted the vengeful rival, who had become a powerful spirit in his own right. In a fierce battle of wits and wills, Sarah managed to outsmart the rival and destroy the artifact, freeing the performers from their eternal prison. As the spirits of the performers faded away, one by one, they thanked Sarah for her courage and compassion. The masked woman was the last to depart. As her spirit dissipated, she removed her mask, revealing a surprisingly familiar face. It was Sarah's great-grandmother, who had disappeared under mysterious circumstances many years before. Overwhelmed with emotion, Sarah embraced her ancestor, finally understanding the true nature of her own family's hidden legacy. The spirits of the carnival had chosen her to be their savior, guiding her to the hidden clearing so that she could fulfill her destiny and set them free. As the last traces of the carnival vanished into the shadows, Sarah walked away with a newfound sense of purpose and connection to her past. The boundary between the living and the dead had been crossed, but in doing so, she had discovered the strength and resilience that lay within her own heart. And so, Sarah left the woods, forever changed by her encounter with the Carnival of Shadows.
This video was brought to you by Talkpal. Talkpal is an AI language tutor, powered by GPT technology. It is the most efficient way to learn a language. You can chat about an unlimited number of interesting topics, either by writing or speaking. It corrects your grammar and provides feedback on your messages. It helps you practice listening, reading, writing, and speaking while engaging in interesting and exciting conversations. You can start using it today at talkpal.ai.